Alright, man. You read the title of the video, you saw the thumbnail, you know what you're here for, you see these albums. But I kind of want to preface this video with an announcement. For one, I feel like the Dregs video really made me realize that I could just drop some short videos and then drop like an official video every week. So yeah, I'm just going to do that with some short catalogs. I'm going to do like tier lists for like people like JID or like groups like Daft Punk or Black Midi, you know, and as well with like D'Angelo, you know, I'm going to drop quick videos on quick catalogs, really. That's all I really got to say. So yeah, this is going to be like the first one, and let's just get into it. I included the live album by D'Angelo, mainly just because he already has 3 albums, so I was like, why not just throw one more in? And yeah, I didn't really regret listening to it, so let's get into it. Starting us off in B tier, we got Brown Sugar. I feel like Brown Sugar is only in B tier because the live album basically takes every Brown Sugar song. It has charisma, chemistry, live, you know, just live sounds and more of a jam session kind of atmosphere to it. The live album just does Brown Sugar better, honestly. Yeah, Brown Sugar is still really good, though. It's a fun listen. It's pretty consistent. There's really no bad songs on here. Brown Sugar, the title track, of course, is one of D'Angelo's, like, classic songs. It's a really good album, man. It's really good. It's a strong 8 for me, honestly. I really like this one. Then going in A tier, we got the live album. It's pretty good, man. I basically said everything that I liked about it when I was talking about Brown Sugar. Yeah, it's just really, like, consistent. I love the jam session atmosphere to it. Kind of reminds me of, like, 98, 12, 28, where it's kind of just, like, they take Brown Sugar at the end and basically make it 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, wow, man, that's so cool. And I just love, like, when they play, like, the weird noises at the beginning of Brown Sugar and the crowd goes crazy. Yeah, that's really fun. I just love the atmosphere on this one, man. I just love live albums, man. When the live albums are done good, they're done really good. This is definitely one of them. I really like this one. It's a light 9 for me. Going into S tier, though, I mean, this just kind of shows how elite D'Angelo's catalog is, really. It's Black Messiah. This is probably D'Angelo's most, like, experimental album. He's doing, like, some stuff on, like he's doing, like, voodoo, but a little weirder, you know? I feel like the second track on here, that's probably the weirdest track on here. It's got, like, these weird rhythm drums, you know? It's strange. It's probably... I don't really listen to acid jazz, so I'm kind of throwing this phrase around freely. But when I think acid jazz, this is what I think of. I think of, like, more free-range rhythms, you know? Kind of like Miles Davis's Brew, you know? But, like the kind of free-range, jazzy kind of sound. That's kind of what Black Messiah has, but definitely more soulful, definitely more... maybe, I feel like this might be, like, his most soulful album, maybe? Nah, I regret saying that. No, it definitely isn't, but it's probably his most, as I said, experimental album. It's super consistent. There's no bad song on here. Every track on here slaps. Every track on here is a banger. It's consistent, man. It's a strong 9 for me, honestly. And then S tier, at the top, we got Voodoo. Honestly, going into this one, I was a little nervous because I was like, you know, I see a lot of people on Album of the Year. I've seen, like, people have this album in, like, their top 5 favorites, and I'm like, okay, is it that good? And it's not, like, best album I've ever heard, but it's very good. It's a very good album. It's kind of got, I feel like Brown Sugar has a more cold New York sound to it, but, like, this has a hot sound to it, and not, like, in the way where you might think, where you're like, oh my god, it's such a hot album, it's so, ooh, you know, but, like, I don't know, something about, like, this album kind of sounds like, I don't know, kind of sounds like the smell of hot sauce to me. I don't know why. But it's super consistent, man. Like Black Messiah, there's really no bad song on here. It, of course, has a D'Angelo classic, if not, like, his most classic song, if not his most iconic song. That being Untitled, How Does It Feel, with the music video. It's bliss, man. This whole album's bliss. I love the opener. I like Redman and Method Man's features on here. I didn't really expect that, but I really like their features. It's just super consistent, man. I will say, though, the closer kind of ends this album on a wet fart. Africa's a good song, but it's not, like, anything crazy. Basically every other... I feel like if it closed on Untitled, it might be a 10. Honestly, I feel like this album, it's like a strong 9. I feel like if I rated this on Album of the Year, it'd be like 98 or 99. But, yeah, it's such a good album, man. Voodoo's, as I said, a strong 9 to maybe a light 10. Maybe. I feel like I'm being a little too generous with 10s as of late, but it's such a good album, man. And there's my quick D'Angelo tier list. As I said, I expected this video to be pretty short. Yeah, that's how I feel about this guy's music, man. I think he has one of the most like elite catalogs in music. He's basically got like Cardi consistency to me. Seriously, man, he's so good. I feel like if I had to put like a top 20, I usually don't like to do objective, like, oh, these are the best rappers, these are the best bands, objectively unbiased opinion, you know, but I feel like if I had to do that, he'd probably be like top 10 objectively best artist of all time. He's so consistent, dude. His voice is amazing. His music is amazing. Yeah, share your favorite D'Angelo songs in the comments because this guy's catalog is pretty short. I hope he drops another album sometime soon because I'm honestly anticipating it. Yeah, I'm glad you made it this far, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.